Hi, Capricorn. This is your weekly reading for the 26th of July through the 1st of August. And as always, let's just jump right in, get to it. Let's see what's going on with Capricorn, please. Okay. Tell me what's going on with Capricorn this week. Ouch. Okay. Interesting. So, Capricorn, starting off the read with the Ten of Swords. Looks like you have been hurt. You feel betrayed. You feel like somebody did you dirty. Um, you know, stabbed in the back. Doesn't look pleasant. What's interesting here is that you have three of the four aces, which is new beginning energy. This is starting over energy. So the Ten of Swords doesn't necessarily mean an ending, but what it does mean is that you've come damn close. We'll clarify everything and get to it. You're being crossed by the Ace of Wands. This is you're being challenged to open another door. You're being challenged to get up after you've been put down. You're being challenged to um, feel enthusiastic and happy and like there's new opportunities out there after you've bit the dust here, right? The person in your energy, the person on your mind, the person that's surrounding this whole read is showing up here as the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is somebody who has a lot of feelings for you, somebody who loves you deeply, someone who, you know, you have a deep relationship with. You know who this is. This isn't anybody new. Their feelings for you is the Ace of Pentacles. They want to plant new seeds. They want to help you come out of this Ten of Swords energy. I don't think necessarily that this is the person who's caused you to feel like you're down and out. I don't necessarily think that this is it could or couldn't be. But either way, they want to start over here. They want to, they see the potential in this relationship with you and they want to show up for it. Their intentions is the Ace of Swords. It's cutting through the confusion. It's getting to the bottom of whatever is hurting you here and laying it out on the table, all out on the table, and getting to the truth. They don't intend to really play any games here whatsoever. What you can expect from them in the immediate future, you have the Queen of Swords again. This is about having a conversation. This is about cutting through the bullshit. This is about getting to the point and moving on from there. What that moving on looks like, I don't know yet. But we're going to clarify and see what's going on. First, I want to look at this Ten of Swords because it's really the only energy here that's what connected to the past whatsoever. Everything else is like beautiful new beginning stuff. So let's see about the Ten of Swords for Capricorn's situation at the moment this week. It's clarified with the Nine of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. You feel like you were just left for dead here. You know, somebody left you out in the cold. Somebody discarded you. There was a situation where you just felt like you're unsupported, you're discarded, you're excluded, and you don't have access to what you need. This is some very low energy, and it's haunting you. You feel like the rug could be pulled out from under you at any minute because it has been previously. I do see a new beginning here. I don't see this as the end whatsoever. I don't, like I said, I don't know if this is this person or somebody else, but you know, it's like you hit rock bottom. It's as low as you can go, and now you're starting to come up. This is the beginning of the upswing. So that's positive. Let's take a look at the Ace of Wands as your challenge. It's like, yeah, of course you can't see any new beginnings because you're so down and out. Of course you can. It's like when we're like in the throes of grief and in the throes of sorrow and rejection, like that's all we can see. That's perfectly normal. All right, that's clarified with, yeah, the Four of Cups, the Hangman, and the Ace of Pentacles. You're kind of stuck in this low energy here. You're kind of stuck in this I don't know if you can hear my dog. Sorry. You just pick him up. Sometimes that just helps. Here. Sometimes he just wants to be part of the party, like everybody else, right? Okay. And this is Termite, by the way. He's a grumpy old man today. All right. Where were we? Yeah. You feel really stuck. You feel like you're emotionally unavailable. Um and cold and just like broken. This is like I got to just like go somewhere because I can't handle this. But you've got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles here in the challenge. It's kind of saying like, at some point we have to allow ourselves to let the light in. We have to allow ourselves to see that light at the end of the tunnel, and take a break from the sadness and take a break from the hurt and the pain, and remember just what it's like to feel something different. Let's see the Queen of Cups, which is the energy surrounding you, the person on your mind. You get the Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, and the Emperor. I mean, this is all big stuff here. This is all very intense energy. Um, Something changed here. Somebody went from somebody who was the sunshine in your life very quickly to like very cold and very stern and very like they kind of just flipped a switch here and changed it up on you. It almost seems like they are inaccessible now. Um, this is somebody who, you know, probably doesn't deal directly with conflict until they just hit this point where they're like, I got to cut this off. So, I don't know what's gone on here. I see that it's causing you a lot of stress, and I can see that there's been kind of like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, or Mr. Hyde. I don't know which one it is. But you know what I mean. You don't need me to explain that. It just seems like whoever this person is, they flipped a 180 on you, and it's creating a lot of tension and a lot of pain. But they do want to start over. They do want a new beginning here. That's how they feel. They want another chance. So let's see. That's clarified with the Empress, Chariot, and Temperance. You're getting all major arcanas. This is a big deal. This is not something that just is like, this isn't a misunderstanding. This isn't a little tiff that you're in. This is like a big, life changing kind of traumatic confrontation with someone. I can see that very clearly. There's no minimization here for you whatsoever. Yeah, this person's very determined to come back in and kind of balance things out. They're very determined to, um, let you know that they think the world of you. I don't know what they've done here, but they seem to be like extremely in your corner as far as their feelings go for you. They feel like you are the Empress. I mean, that's like the one above everyone else. That's somebody who, um, that's somebody who's the bee's knees. They see you as extremely attractive. They see you as somebody, the one. I mean, truly, honestly. And I think they're trying to figure out how to come back in and balance this situation out, because it seems like they've flipped a switch here on you, and now they have to kind of come back in and say like, sorry about that. I've totally evened all that out. We're all good now, and then let's just move forward. I don't know how you're going to take that, but it seems like you're going to want to talk about it. And I don't blame you whatsoever. Their intentions is the Ace of Swords. Yeah, they want to come in and clear the air. Let's see. That's clarified with Judgment. Yeah, they've had some sort of revelation here. They know that they've fucked this up big time. The Five of Swords and the Lovers. They they know it's them. 100%. They're coming in to tell you that, judgment is seeing the light. Judgment is having some sort of like rude awakening. I feel like whatever happened here, it caused you to withdraw your energy from them and really feel like you've been extremely hurt, extremely betrayed in some type of way. And betrayal doesn't mean like cheating necessarily. I mean, betrayal for me, if somebody starts switching up their personality on me, that's a betrayal. You come in, you act like you're somebody for a year and a half, and then all of a sudden you go cold on me, that's a betrayal. I don't know what's happened here, but I'm just saying there's a lot of different kinds of betrayal. So it doesn't necessarily have to be like the big uh C word, cheating. It seems like, they think that this is just a misunderstanding. You feel like it's the end of the world. They feel like it's a misunderstanding and they want to come back in and say, like, I'm choosing you. Like, can we talk about it? I think your answer is yeah, we can talk about it. I don't know if you're going to be like, yes, I feel the same way about you too now, but I think you're going to be open to having a conversation at the very least. Let's look at what you can expect from them next. The Queen of Swords. You get the Page of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Four of Swords. I think that you guys can pull this back together. I don't think it's going to be instant, and I think it's going to take a leap of faith on your end. It's going to be a slow build, rebuild, if you will. But I think you're gonna want a little pause first. I don't think you're gonna jump right back into this. And if you are, then they're not. It's like one of you is taking a leap of faith and saying, like, I want this right now, let's go right now, let's go, 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 go. And the other one of you is like, wait a second. I need to think about how this is all going down. Like, I need to gather my thoughts here, and I need to recenter in a big way. So let's get you some advice, Capricorn. Let's see how all this is going to play out, and what do you need the advice to hear right now in order to turn this situation into something different? I was going to say turn it around, but I don't even know if you want to turn it around necessarily. You might be done. Who knows? Advice for Capricorn, please. Capricorn, you get the Queen of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the King of Wands. All right, well, doesn't get much clearer than that. You have a king and a queen and victory. Your advice is to hear this person out and go from there. But truly, like, if you guys, if this is someone that you love and they've done something that you can forgive them for, or you've done something that you think you can be forgiven for, I think whoever shows up with the sincerest of apologies and can atone and can make amends. And that's like, what does that look like? That looks like if let's say you accidentally chop down your neighbor's tree and it was like his favorite cherry tree, and he got his favorite sour cherries off of it every year, and it took it 10 years to even make those cherries in the first place, and now here you are, you accidentally hit it with your car and it's dead and it's done. What does it mean to atone for that? It means you plant him a new tree. And it doesn't just mean you plant him a new tree and say you're sorry. It means you come over there and you water it the next 10 years until it produces fruit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you make amends. So, you know, if this person shows up and is willing to put in that work, then I think you guys can really figure this out. But otherwise, I think this is going to hurt for a long time. So, best of luck, Capricorn. I hope this resonated. I hope this is helpful to someone out there, and I'll see you next time.